October 1st and October 31st. Besides my wife and my family, my brother has been a big supporter in this. He's been an investor. For the month of October, he said every new subscriber that we get from October 1st to October 31st, he's going to donate 50 cents. So we could do this. Hit that subscribe button. See how much money we can make this month. The money that we make from the new subscribers is just going to get put back into the business. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can let that money add up. So I appreciate you, bro. Now let's go ahead and get into this video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Joe and this is Heart and Hustle Printing. Today we're going to be doing a how-to video again on how to sublimate koozies. We're going to be doing 100 of these things. The koozies that I'm going to be using in this video are neoprene. They're 100% polyester. I believe these are the best ones to use if you're going to use koozies, because the neoprene is like a wetsuit. So whenever the inside gets wet from the condensation of the bottle or the can or whatever you're drinking out of, the water won't leak to the outside of the koozie. I did make the mistake the first time I bought koozies and I bought foam ones. If you're going to be doing koozies, make sure you get neoprene because the foam ones are trash. Alright, so if you look right here, you can see this is the neoprene one. The neoprene has that material like a diver has, which that's this one right here. And then if we look at this one here is just foam. So if you see that, you can see this. This is just foam. So here they are right here, both side by side. One is neoprene and one is foam. I don't like these foam ones because whenever they get wet, all you're going to do is have a wet koozie in your hand. So when I first started, I bought a box of the foam ones. I didn't know the difference between the foam and the neoprene. So I ordered the box, they came in, and then I pressed them, and I thought they were garbage. So there's a couple of you that ordered some koozies from me. If you watch this video, get in touch with me. I know who you are, but I want to see if you get in touch with me. Message me on Instagram. Let me know that you bought a koozie, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to repress it with these right here, and I'm going to send you these for free. So get in touch with me and I'll do that for you. Alright, so that's one of the things that we're going to be using in this video is those neoprene koozies. We're also going to be using some spray adhesive. You can get this at Walmart. A lot of the places online that tell you need to buy their stuff for sublimation, they want to charge you like $15 to $20 for one of these. Go to Walmart, pay the $4 or $5 for this. I'll put the link down below so you can find it there. And then we'll also be using some parchment paper just in case it bleeds. If they leak onto your heat press, what's going to happen is whenever you press that next thing, it could transfer that color onto it. So you want to make sure that you fully cover your image whenever you're getting ready to press it. And then the last thing we're going to be using is the 5-in-1 heat press. I'm not going to be using that big heat press back there. We're just going to use the small one. I could probably do a whole lot more on the big one at one time. One thing I don't want to do is put 10 of them on there and then say I press it, and then when I pull it up, I don't pull them apart in time. They ghost, and then I got like 8 bad ones. If you're new to my videos and you're just interested on how the process is to sublimate koozies, if you look right here to my top right shoulder, you're going to see that little blue light. That's my sublimation printer. I do have the Sawgrass 800, so that's what we're going to be using to do this. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into the screen. I'm going to show you what I got, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start printing these out, and then we're going to start pressing them and see how they come out. Alright, so this is the program right here that comes with the Sawgrass 800 or 400. Whichever one you buy, you will get access to Creative Studio. Once you have access to Creative Studio, you log in with your email. There's a bunch of different things you could do inside of here. You're going to come here once you log in, like I said, and you're going to click Launch Creative Studio. Once you've launched Creative Studio, you're going to get this page right here. Now is always a good time to start. Select your product and begin your new creation. Alright, so once you see that, you know you're good. You're going to come up here to products. One thing that they don't do is they don't call them koozies in here because the name koozie has been patented. So what they call them here is beverage huggers. So if you're looking up something and you're trying to find some koozies and you can't find the right koozie, also try to Google beverage huggers. We're going to be here. We're going to be under beverage hugger. We're going to click that. Then you're going to see all the different ones that you could buy. So you could buy these sports ones. You could buy some for wine. You could buy some for the tumblers. The ones that aren't sewn, you could buy those. All these different ones right here is the ones you could buy. The ones that we're going to be using is the 12-ounce one. It's folded, it's already sewn together, And then you got the beverage hugger, which is unsewn, which would be, if you have a sewing machine and you can sew these yourself, would be better, because whenever it comes to sublimating the koozies, what usually happens is this right here. You can't get the edge on this side and you can't get the edge on that side. So that's just the way it is whenever you do sublimation. When something folds in half like this, you're not able to do it. Sew your own, I would suggest it. I don't have a sewing machine, so I just buy the 12-ounce folded ones. We're gonna click that right there, and it's gonna take us to two different templates. So we're gonna be doing both sides. I don't know why you would just do one side. So since we're gonna do both sides, we're gonna do this one right here that says front and back. We're gonna click that one. So I've already made the art and the customer's already approved it. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come into designs right here. You will click designs. Once you get into designs, you're gonna click your image and then you're gonna open it. I don't like to show this part right here because people have asked for different things with personal pictures on there. So I don't wanna put it on the internet for other people to see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna jump right into the koozies being complete. All right, so here we are. Here's the image right here. It's basically this image right here and this image right here. And then whatever color you plan on doing the koozie is the color you're going to put in the background. They have also requested me to put my logo and all my information on this koozie right here, so I'm also going to do that. But if you look at this image, that's how I'm going to print it out. I'm not going to put my image just on there to like try to throw off their image. I'm going to keep their images on there, make it look really good. And what I'm going to do is on the bottom piece right here is where I'm going to put all my information, so if someone's interested, they'll have all my information to get in contact with me. Alright, so this is going to be an easy one. It's just going to take time to press all 100 of these koozies. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back here to the sublimation printer. We're going to get plugged in. We're going to make sure we have enough paper. And then once we got all that confirmed, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start printing these. If you guys have been following me for a while, I have already printed a lot of stuff with this sublimation printer. And I have yet to replace these right here. And if we look, it's telling me I have an error because it's open. But let me close it. I'm waiting. If we look at this drip tray over here, which is the drip tray right here, if you don't know, what this thing does is you got to leave it on because it self-cleans itself. That's the benefit of having a Sawgrass 800 compared to turning a regular printer into a sublimation printer. So what a regular printer won't do is it won't do its own maintenance. The good thing about this, it does its own maintenance. It'll do its own cleaning, and I never have to worry about it. That is the good thing. All right, so here we are right here. We're at this panel right here. I just wanted to show you this is where the inks go. Just like a minute ago, whenever you open this up, you're going to see this alert light turn on. So as soon as I open it up, all right, so now that we got the door open, it's going to say right front cover is open, and then it's going to change to close right front cover. All right, so as we look right here, we got the CMYK colors. We got the black, we got the cyan, magenta, and the yellow. And then if we look right here at the bottom, this is the waste collection unit. So all you gotta do is push this down and it will slide out. It's probably about this long right here. What it's gonna do is it'll eventually fill up with ink. Then you'll replace it for about 30 bucks. But to me, it's worth it paying $30 for this waste collection unit. I'd rather pay $30 for this than to have to go and buy a whole new printer because it doesn't self-clean itself. So I believe personally, it's my thought only, that investing in a Sawgrass 400 or investing in a Sawgrass 800 will benefit you in the long run because it's going to save you money from having to buy printer after printer or having to clean your printer time and time again. Again, like I said, this one right here does it all by itself. Alright, so the next thing right here, if you look at this, the tray sticking out, it can go all the way in to where this thing sits flush up against this, but I am using the 11 by 17 inch paper. That's why it sticks out like this. If I was using the 8 by 11, if I was using the 8.5 by 11, this thing would obviously go all the way in. So here we are right here. I'll pull this tray out a little bit. You're gonna see the 11 by 17 inch paper. If you can see, this side is a lot wider than this side. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's true or it's not. Some people say you could print on regular inkjet paper and print it and press it onto the sublimation stuff and it works just fine. I haven't tried it. Maybe we'll try it tonight and see what happens. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and stick this back in here. So whenever I stick this in here, you want to put the really bright white side facing down. Also, let me show you real quick. If I take my paper out, you're going to see these little tabs right here. You push these tabs in. Whenever I push this, you're going to see it goes all the way in, like I said, for the 8.5 by 11. But we are using the 11 by 17. So you pull it out, press these tabs in, and it'll lock right there. Then you got this little roof that will come here to keep your paper clean, keep it from collecting dust. Then you got this right here where you can pull this out to extend this to catch the paper as it's coming out. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing printed. So once I start printing one of these, I'm going to leave my computer here, I'm going to press these, I'm going to go over there, I'm going to start cutting these apart so that whenever they come out I can print as many as I can, so that I can print all 100 of them, and then when all 100 are done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start pressing these. Alright, so if you look right here, we're going to be pressing at 390 degrees for 50 seconds, medium to light pressure. Alright, so as you can see with this parchment paper right here, I did a couple test ones already. Here they are right here. Came out pretty good. The only thing I don't like about sublimation, doesn't get the edges, but it is what it is. If you don't put parchment paper down, this thing, it will bleed. It's going to get on this piece right here, and then whenever you go to press something, you could get that red onto your garment or whatever you're pressing. So always put parchment paper down so that you won't have to worry about that. Alright, so then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my lint roller, I'm going to roll it off. I'm going to do one side first. Alright, so as you can see, lint does build up on those things, so you do want to use a lint roller when it comes to cleaning them. And now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here, like I said. Just going to give it a quick light spray over this trash can. That's enough right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this side with the side that I did the lint roller on. I'm just going to center it right on the image, press it down, and I'm going to put it on my press. Do the same thing with the next one. Got the next one right here. Go ahead with the side that we did the lint roller. Center it. Alright, so now that we got both of them on there. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to go ahead and spin this around. I'm going to go ahead and press it. 50 seconds. We'll speed through this. Alright, so as you saw, we opened it, the sublimation gases were going everywhere. Take this off, and as you can see, the prints on these things look really good. And then here's the back side right here. Alright, so that's the process of doing koozies. As you can see back here, I got about half of them done. I still got 50 more. I'm not going to bore you guys of doing the same routine over and over and over and over. Alright, so like I said, I just didn't want to bore you guys pressing each one of these koozies. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to end this video. I did do the end of the video. It just happened to be when we were at the ISS show. I started deleting stuff, and one of them that I deleted was the end of the video. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And until next time, keep pressing.